Hi, all you SPMEs out there. Today's question has 3 answers, and you're going to want to stick around because the third answer is a secret as to the absolute best place to start when publishing your book, novel, or short story. So let's get into it. The question that was sent in today was how to publish your book, novel, or short story, which is a very good question that many people wonder about in terms of when you're first getting started, we don't know exactly what is the right path to go. But by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how you should go about publishing your book. You're going to have some of the tools that will make it easier for you to get your book or short story right the first time, and you're going to feel great knowing all the time and money that you've saved by going this route. Well, this is Chris Baird from self-publishingmadeeasynow.com, where self-publishing doesn't have to be so hard. Click the subscribe button if you'd like for me to make more videos like this one, and check out below in the description and you can see my absolutely free checklist that will help you get started on your self-publishing journey, making sure you're not skipping any of the important steps necessary to self-publish the first time without wasting all of the money that I've done over the years on self-publishing. So, how to publish your book, novel, or short story? Well, before we get into that, I want to comment a little bit of a story of my own about too many options. So, I was heading off to drive with the family to the cabin at Bumlo. And what do I normally do? We get into the car, I open up my phone, I open up the Cigic GPS app, and I put in the address to where exactly we're driving to the cabin in Bumlo. And it comes up with a series of options. And normally I allow the GPS to just choose the shortest one. I don't even look at the different options, and I tell it to drive. But when we start to drive, I notice that the drive time is 3.5 to 4 hours. And as we start to drive, it jumps to 5 hours. And now it looks like it's going to take forever to get there. Fortunately, my wife notices that the total distance appears to be way too far, and the time is too much now. It crossed over a threshold there, and she looks at hers, and it says it should only take 2.5 to 3 hours to get there. So then the question is, well, there's so many options that the GPSs are giving us in terms of the total drive time, and it's not clear which exactly is the correct one. So what do? Well, we know that it's supposed to go through a particular ferry, and so we're able to manually on the map force it to go a route that my GPS is trying to drive us around. As we continue our drive and get closer and closer to that specific location, we realize that the map has incorrect information and that there is road RBI work going on in that specific location. However, the thing is that the road on the map is registered as closed, which it actually is still open. So it wasn't that the map was wrong in terms of what it thought, it just had incorrect information regarding the specific which roads were open and which roads were closed. And my map was connected to the internet, and it had the map services so I could actually see that, whereas her map did not have that, and so it said just drive right on through that area. When we got to the area, we realized it was not closed at all, and we're able to drive through, get onto the ferry, and save ourselves 2 to 3 hours on our trip to Bumlo. And so one of the key things that I suddenly realized, it was that we had so many options, and in addition, we had incorrect information in the mix, causing us to use additional time and money that was completely unnecessary. And that combination of both lots of options can bring a bit of overwhelm sometimes, and also it can result in you taking the wrong choices when you have the wrong information, if you're listening to the wrong people. And so that's a very important lesson that I know I've learned over the years with self-publishing, especially when trying to publish a book, novel, or short story. It's that if you're going the wrong route, everything can become a lot more painful than it has to be. So, how to publish your book, novel, or short story? Here's the answers for today. The first is there is no difference between any of these options. So all 3 of these options are the same. Sometimes we make things so complicated that we don't realize that the correct option is actually the simplest option available. The second answer, it's that we want to use a formatting tool that will make it possible for us to do all three options regardless of the differences between them. And for me, that is Jutoh for the formatting side. You can find my affiliate link below in the description for this amazing program that makes it possible that if you want to publish all three of these types of books, you will have no challenges whatsoever. You can just put all three of them right onto the market. You hit a single button and it makes your Kindle version. Hit another button, it makes the version you're going to use for your hardback or your basic softback print on demand for KDP print, or softback cover book for the book that you would use for Ingram Spark, and even your EPUB book that you can use on Smashwords for your other ebooks. So you can use that, and then it even will then, with that Kindle, you can then get your audiobook produced. You can get a version to your producer there, your audio narrator. So these are the keys that this single tool makes this very, very easy. And I can tell you, I tried a lot of the different options. Just like with the GPS, following different routes, it cost me a lot of money making these mistakes until I found the right tool. I had tried Scrivener, I had tried other people that would just simply do it until I came about the absolute perfect tool to solve this problem for me. And then brings us to our third and secret answer of the day. It is that where's the best place how to publish? You should start with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. That will get your Kindle book out there. It's the easiest place to do it. It's absolutely the correct place to go. And you should not put your books on any free sites first. I get this question all the time where new authors are saying, maybe I should just put my book on WhatsApp or Wattpad and give it away for completely free before I start to sell it. And I would say, why would you do that? Why not start earning money on your book so that you can use it to buy better covers? Like, for example, the Fiverr designer I use, you can find my affiliate link below in the description that I use for that, and as well as a lot of the other tools that I use. And each one doesn't cost a lot of money, but it costs a little bit that sometimes is out of people's budget. So why give your book away for free? Why not start earning money immediately on it and then improve the quality of your books with the money that's coming in, as opposed to giving it away for free where it's not actually contributing to making higher quality books for you in the future. So, how to publish your book, novel, or short story? Go and tell me what you found below in the comments. I respond to 100% of all of them. And check up above my head here now for more video answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.